Organizers tell us the protests won't slow down, but protesters, they say, need to adjust their tactics. Elizabeth Vowell is live now with more on that. Liz?
Hi, Andre. We're outside Baton Rouge Police Headquarters, where it is a much different scene than what we've seen over the weekend. Things much quieter here tonight. There are still a few folks lingering down the street, but definitely not the crowds that we have seen so far. However, just because it's quiet doesn't mean that protesters are done. In fact, we sat in on a meeting with a few demonstrators who talked about what's next and, more importantly, how to protest safely and effectively. At the end of 3 days' worth of emotional and at times chaotic protests and demonstrations, nearly 200 protesters were behind bars. On Friday, law enforcement arrested 30 people. Saturday saw the most arrests with 102. By the end of Sunday, another 50 were taken into custody.
When we're going out protesting, we must be cognizant of laws. If you violate the law, expect to be arrested. Don't expect to get out no time soon.
Records show the vast majority of arrests were for charges of obstruction of a highway, something the district attorney described as a minor misdemeanor. There were also a few charges of inciting a riot and contributing to the delinquency of a juvenile.
Organize what you do, make your steps count.
But these community activists say a trip to jail is not the way to make an impact. Monday, the group Stop the Violence Baton Rouge brought in an attorney and other community leaders to talk with protesters and explain legal rights when demonstrating.
If you're going to have a march, you probably got to have a permit, but you have the right to protest in America. You have the right to freedom of speech. You don't have the right to threaten the police.
Attorney Gail Ray urged these demonstrators to avoid bringing weapons, despite Louisiana's open carry law, saying it's just not worth the risk. She and others also advised patience and organization.
We have to be smart about going out and protesting, because this is our city and we must be peaceful. We must not tear up the city. We must not be violent. We must do things decent and in order.
The NAACP president here in Baton Rouge told me that his organization and others have actually set up a defense fund to help with lawyers and even bail money for any protesters who are arrested. However, he hopes that's something that they won't have to use moving forward. Reporting live, Elizabeth Vowell, WAFB 9 News. Back to you.